So here we go. If you don't have a yoga block, grab a towel, just a bath towel. Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And then we'll just, you can either roll it or just fold and fold until you get about that shape and size. This can be your yoga block if you don't have a yoga block. All right, here we go. Coming to your comfortable seated position. You've got your block handy. You've got your strap handy. If you don't have a block, grab a bath towel and fold it. Scoot on up to the front of your chair. Knees are hip width apart and the ankles are under the knees. Bring your hands to prayer position. Shoulder loop. Inhale, outer edges of the collarbones drift up, lift the chin slightly. Now as you exhale, we're going to bring the heads of the arm bones back and draw your shoulder blades down the back, lengthening the neck. Bring the head over the body. Draw the belly in. Spread the fingers. Press the wrists into one another. And to deepen the stretch in your wrists, lift your elbows. Shoulders back and down. Draw the belly in. Root your feet down into the floor. Spread your toes. Push the toes into the floor. Push the heels into the floor. Feel the muscle energy building in the lower body. So we're waking up the body with a little bit of muscle energy here. One more round of breath in this position. And then release your hands to your lap, close your eyes, and enjoy the breath. We're going to balance the breath. Pulling the breath into the count of 4, out to the count of 4. So glad you guys could take a little time to do a yoga break here today. We're going to do some gentle stretches and some breath work to help reboot, bring a little ease to our mind and bodies. All right, allow your eyes to open. Alternate nostril breathing, great way to wake your brain up and help to, if you're feeling a little anxious, this can help to take the edge off. So bring your right thumb to the right nostril, gently close that nostril. Pull the breath in slowly, deeply, down into the belly. Now we're going to take the ring finger, close the left nostril, open the right, exhale slowly through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, release the left, exhale. Go ahead and close your eyes now that you've got the hang of it. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Release your hand to your lap. Let your breath be slow, and let's bring that balanced breathing pattern back in. Pulling the breath into 4 and out to 4. If you have any breathing difficulties, like asthma, or if you are getting over a cold, think about slowing the breath more than deepening the breath. One more round of breath here. And then allow the eyes to open. Arms dangling at your sides. We're going to do the Seated Sun Salutation. Say that 3 times fast. Seated Sun Salutation. This was designed by Deepak Chopra, and it gives you a lot of the benefit of the full sun salutation if you're familiar with that, but you can do it at your desk. Okay, so here we go. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, draw your belly in, forward fold. Oh, take your knees wide. Take your knees as wide as your chair. We're going to forward fold. If you have low blood pressure, you might want to just stay here with your forward fold, elbows on the knees. You can bring your hands to prayer position. If you do not have low blood pressure, you can go ahead and forward fold all the way over and release your hips and low back. Release your neck and shoulders. I have low blood pressure, so I'm coming to here. But you go ahead and find your forward fold. Take one round of breath here. Okay, now as we inhale and come up, we're going to lengthen the spine, root down through the left foot, and bring your right knee into the chest. Squeeze the knee in and let's roll the ankle. Release any creaking or cracking here this morning in the ankle. And then engage your core. Pull the belly in as you lower the foot down, back to the forward fold. One round of breath here. Now inhale, root down through both feet, lengthen up, bring your fingertips to the knees, arch the back. So long spine, this is seated cobra. Pull your shoulders back, root the tailbone back, bring the head back. One round of breath here. And then to come out, draw the belly in, come on down to your forward fold once more. Want to really engage the core as we move in and out of these poses to protect our back. One round of breath here. And now we're going to root down through the right foot, lengthen the spine, big breath in. Exhale, bring the belly in and draw the left knee up. Roll the ankle, release creaking and cracking here, and reverse the direction as you are ready. One more round of breath in this position. And then engage your core as you release the foot to the floor, back to the forward fold. One round of breath here. And then inhale, root down through both feet, rise up, reach up, big breath in. Exhale the hands to prayer position. Draw your shoulders back and down, pull the belly in, press the palms into one another, root the feet into the floor. One round of breath here. Okay, now we're going to go through all of that, but we're going to go a little bit more quickly through our Seated Sun Salutation. Remember, lengthening the spine when you come up from the forward fold, and engage your core as you transition from one pose to the next. And away we go. Inhale, scoop the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up with that right knee, pull it into the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fingertips to the knees, arch the back, seated cobra. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root down through the feet, reach up, rise up. Big breath in. And exhale the hands to prayer position. Bring the shoulders back and down, draw the belly in. Root the toes into the floor, root the heels into the floor. One round of breath here. And then grab your strap. I'm going to get a sip of water. I've got a bit of a frog in my throat. Grab your strap. We're going to take, okay, come on. Get that frog out of my throat. All right, so here we go. We're going to take the strap and we're going to bring the hands to shoulder width. That means if I drew a line from the center of my shoulder here, it would align with the center of the wrist. Arms are straight and strong and extended at shoulder height. Inhale, outer edges of the collarbones lift, lift the chin slightly. Exhale, bring the head back, bring your armpits back. As you pull the armpits back, feel the shoulder blades moving into the spine. Now, pull your shoulder blades down the back, draw your belly in. Resist the hands away from one another and feel the muscle energy building in your shoulders. All right, so root down through the feet, press the toes into the floor, root the heels into the floor, draw the belly in, resist the hands away from one another and draw your shoulder blades down your back. Check in with the neck, bring your head back over the body. This is kind of a lot of work for just sitting here. All right, we're going to take this a next step. Big breath into the belly. Exhale, draw the belly in and we're going to pull the right hand's going to lead the way and pull the left arm over. Keep your belly engaged. Arms are straight and strong as your right hand pulls that left arm straight over as far as your range of motion will allow. One round of breath here. Big breath into the belly now. Exhale, draw the belly in and let the left arm lead the way, pulling the right arm over. Resist the hands away from one another on your belt or strap. Don't forget to root down through the feet. Draw the belly in and one round of breath here. Big breath into the belly. Exhale, pull the belly in, come on back to arms forward. Draw the shoulders down the back. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but we're going to add a twist. Don't let your lower body go to sleep. Root the toes into the floor. Root the heels into the floor. Big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in, and we're going to let the right arm lead the way, but we're also going to let our body twist. So right arm is pulling the left arm over and turn your gaze to the right, adding a twist in the torso. Root the feet into the floor, keep the belly engaged, deepen the breath. Woo! One more round of breath here. And then big breath into the belly. Exhale, draw the belly in and let the left arm lead the way. As we twist to the left now, keep the belly pulling in. Draw those shoulders down the back. Root the feet into the floor. One round of breath here. You got this. I know you're feeling it. That's good. And then big breath in. Exhale, draw the belly in. Bring the arms back forward and release the strap. Oh my goodness. Turn your palms, face the sky, and let's work some of that tension out of the shoulders now. That was some good work for the shoulders. Big circles. Inhale, shoulders forward, up. Exhale, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. Forward, up, back and down. Reverse the direction. back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Once more, back, up, forward, down. Gently shake the blood into the wrists and fingers. Let's do just a little bit of massage for the shoulders before we move on. Give some squeezes. Remember, don't drop your head forward. I don't know why we do it, but we so often when we go to massage our shoulders, we let that head come forward. And that builds more tension in your neck. We want to release tension here. So give those shoulders a few squeezes. Keep the breath moving through. Massaging up the sides of the neck. And we're going to go ahead and make our way to standing. I'm going to take my socks off. If you're working on a sticky mat, you really should take your socks off because it's a slippy mat. It's a slippy mat with the socks. It's just much more of a sticky mat without socks. All right. So I'm going to take my chair up to the top of the mat and turn it so that the seat is facing me. So chair's at the top of the mat, seat facing you. We're going to forward fold and take a hold of the sides of the chair. Bend your knees as you need to. Left foot's going to come under the chair and that left knee. You want to be able to bend the left knee deeply and take the right foot back to a high lunge. So that means the heel is up away from the floor. So deep bend in the front knee, and I've got the chair here to support me. Back leg is straight and strong. Root the back toes into the floor. Draw your belly in, bring your shoulders down the back. Lengthen from the sits bones up through the crown. Find your stability here, and then we're going to pulse through the heel. So this is what I mean. Big breath in. Exhale, send your weight back through that heel and push the heel into the floor. Root the toes into the floor. And now send your weight back forward. Lift the heel up away from the floor. Push back down through the heel, heel into the floor. One more. Lift the heel, send your weight forward. Press the heel down, send your weight back through the heel. And then to come out, we're going to step, step, step up to a forward fold at the chair. Bend your knees as you need to. If you have sciatica, definitely bend your knees. And then we're going to bring that right foot under the chair. And we want to be able to bend the front right knee and send the left leg back. Left heel is off the floor. Toes root into the floor. Shoulders down the back. Draw your belly in. Find your strength and stability in the pose. And then we're going to work the back of the leg again, pulsing. So send your weight back through the heel. Bring that heel down towards the floor. Feel that good stretch in the back of the calf. Root those left toes into the floor. Now bring your weight forward. Lift that heel up away from the floor. Send the weight back through the heel. Lift the heel, send your weight forward. Send your weight back through the heel. Come on forward, lift the heel, and one more round. Send your weight back. Bring the heel up. Step, step, step. Come back to your forward fold. You might want to take a moment to shake out your hips. Okay, bring your hands to the mid probably the midpoint between the front and the back of the chair and at the outer edges of the chair, and step back into an L shape. So your ankles are over your hips. We're going to do some dips. Shoulders now coming forward over the wrists. So you can take that weight in your wrists. The more you send your weight forward, the more the work for the upper body. Remember to keep your knees slightly bent if you have sciatica, or if this is just too much sensation in the back of the legs. All right, inhale, big breath into the belly. Exhale, draw your belly in, fold your elbows straight back towards the hips, drop your heart down. Big breath in here. Exhale, push down through the wrists, rise up, lengthen the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, pull the belly in. Let the heart dip down, fold the elbows back. Big breath in. Exhale, push down through the wrists, come on back up. Inhale here. And exhale, folding down. Big breath in. Exhale, push down through the wrists, come on back up. Now we're going to bend at the knees. Send your weight back into your heels. Deepen the breath here. Shoulders back and down. Root the toes into the floor. Keep the belly pulling up and in. Root down through the heels. Feel the weight balancing from right to left and from heels to toes. One round of breath here. And then big breath into the belly. Exhale, come on back to the heart over the chair. Legs are straight and strong, gazing forward. Big breath in. Exhale, draw your belly in, lift your right foot away from the floor. So don't let the right hip open. Keep that right hip square to the floor. So don't let that hip wing out on you. It doesn't matter how high you lift that leg. Flex the foot, extend out through the heel. Check in, you can take a look. Make sure that both hips are equal. This is opening the hip, don't open the hip. Keep the belly pulling up and in. Square the hips to the floor. One more round of breath here. And then bring that foot down. Take a moment to shake out your hips. Enjoy a breath. And then we'll go to the other side. Legs straight and strong. Pull the belly up and in. Big breath. In, and then exhale. Squeeze your belly in. Lift that left leg back. Keep those hips square to the floor. Flex the left foot and extend out through the heel. Right toes root into the floor. Right heel roots into the floor. Right leg straight and strong. One more round of breath here. And then bring that foot back down. Chair pose at the chair. Draw your belly up and in, lengthen the spine, and let your sits bones settle back into over the feet. Root the toes into the floor, root the heels into the floor. One round of breath here. And then big breath into the belly. Exhale, push down through the feet. You've got your chair here for stability as you come to standing. Bring the chair back to where we started. Grab your block. We're going to bring the block to the knees. Block comes between the knees, and then ankles are under the knees. Gently hug into the block. Feel a little bit of muscle energy building in the inner thighs, and maybe in the hips and glutes as well. just a little bit of muscle energy here. Lightly squeezing the knees into the block. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, draw the belly in. Twist to the left. Right shoulder back, head back, left shoulder back. Don't forget the work of the knees hugging into the block as you twist. One round of breath here. And then inhale, lengthen up, come back to forward, arms dangling. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, draw the belly in, twist to the right. Right shoulder back, bring the head back over the body, left shoulder back. Gently hugging the knees into the block. One more round of breath here. Inhale, back to facing forward. Bring the hands to prayer position. Shoulders back and down. Draw the belly in. Root the toes into the floor. Hug the knees into the block. Big breath in. And now as you exhale, we're going to bring the right elbow to the block. One round of breath here. Right shoulder back, head back, left shoulder back. And then to come out, big breath in, rise up. Exhale, pull the belly in, twist the other way. Left elbow comes to the block, right shoulder back, head back, left shoulder back. One round of breath here. And then come on up and out, long spine. Set your block off to the side and grab your strap one last time. We're going to bring the strap behind us. So your hands are going to be hip width apart right here at the hips. Take a hold of your strap. One last heart opener for the day. So we want to really be mindful of the position of our neck and shoulders here. Inhale, outer edges of the collarbones lift. Lift your chin slightly. Exhale, bring the head back over the body. Bring the heads of the arm bones back so your shoulder blades move into the spine. Then draw the shoulder blades down the back. Start with your elbows bent and resist the hands away from one another. Opening the heart. Remember, shoulders move down the back. Shoulder blades moving away from the head. This is phase one. Keep the breath moving through. Phase two, if you want to go a little deeper, straighten the arms. Draw the shoulders down the back. Lift your gaze slightly. Keep the belly pulling in. And gently resist the hands away from one another. One more round of breath here. And then release the hands from the strap. Set your strap off to the side. We're going to do a little seated meditation. Go ahead and scoot back in your chair. I'm going to bring my lights down just a little bit. Scoot on back and rest your back against the chair so that you can really relax. Bring your focus to the breath. Pulling the breath slowly, deeply into the count of 3 now. Extend your exhale a little bit longer, softening and releasing with the exhale. When we extend our exhale longer than the inhale, it tells our bodies it's okay to release and relax. It's all good. Tuning into the cooling rush of the breath coming in through the nostrils. As you exhale, soften and release your shoulders and neck. On your next exhale, soften and release your hips and glutes. A mantra is a great way to stay present, to give your mind something positive to focus on so that it can just have a break, take a rest from everything else, and have a singular focus on the mantra. We're going to work with a Sanskrit mantra today. Sanskrit is an ancient language of vibration. If you're not comfortable with Sanskrit, that's okay. I'll give you an English version of the same meaning. In Sanskrit, aham, A-H-A-M, aham, prema, P-R-E-M-A. Aham, prema. This translates to I am divine love. So we'll take this mantra and link it with our breath for our mindful meditation. Inhaling, saying to yourself, aham, or I am. Exhaling, prema, divine love. Inhale, I am. Exhale, divine love. Now allow the words to go and just focus on the inhale and the exhale. Bring a little movement back into the body. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes. Gently turn the head side to side. And slowly make your way back up to sitting at the front of your chair. Nice long spine, shoulders soft and released. Take a moment to tune in from head to toe and just feel the difference in your body now at the end of your yoga break. We'll close today chanting Om one time. Allow your hands to come to prayer position. A-O-M. Om. Pull the breath in. Om. We bow in celebration of the divine spark in every heart. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking a little time to share in this yoga break. I'm going to step up to the camera in case somebody wants to chat in some questions or just say hello. I'd love to hear from you.